Hello and welcome to today's video. As you can see, there's a mess test going on back there. A lot of dust floating about. And a cleaning kit. Now the silicone spray and a bicarbonate of soda were already here. But over the weekend I got the magic sponge erasers to try out for the first time. A little hemp circlet. It was a spare from two that I'm using in the bath. Elbow grease spray, because I've heard a lot of good things about it. Some scourers, just sparkly ones of course. And many sponges. Now what does this mean? Well, it means that some of the normal ones might give it a clean. But it means I'm ramping up to tackle what is likely to be a summer project. So I have a DC07 that I got with cracked plastic. Couldn't be sold because it was dangerous. I've then got another DC07, same colour, that sounds as if it's dying, wants to be put out of its misery. And the idea is that two become one. And while I've made my husband suffer that song singing, I won't let you guys do it. I also have a Charles that needs a good clean up. And waiting in the wings is a yellow DC04. I've got a plug on it at the moment. It was given to me by a lovely lady off Facebook. And we're hoping to see it return to its prime. So that's the plans for summer. To get more comfortable with taking them apart and looking at their innards. And trying to do full refurbishments and not just my main replace a belt, clean up the inside and outside, clean the filters that I've been doing up till now. Now I only just started this in November last year, so I think it's a fairly okay learning curve. Now aside from the cleaning products, which aren't going to be used today, I just had to show them, we have this mess test. Now that mess test is 4 days worth of hair and dirt from my landing and part of my bedroom from where my dog lies. Now later on, after I've done this mess test, I'm hoping to take my shark out for a spin and see if I can show just what that dog leaves on a daily basis. But today, now we're going to be focusing on a cheap cleaner. Now it's 1900 watt, and there she is over there. I would say recognised from the BB videos, but the cleaner's not really shown in those videos. Now I've always been very happy with the abilities of this cleaner. I forget, I think I've probably done mess tests with her in the past. It's likely. She has all been cleaned up, she's had the filter done. Well, filters. She's lost most of her tools. They were in a box till we had somebody stay over, and now half my tools are missing. I'll recover them, they'll be about. Anyway, she doesn't need her tools today. What we're looking at doing today is showing a cheap model. Now that's a Tesco's own brand, doesn't even have a name, just a model number, versus a mess test. And we're going to use the much talked about now techniques to help a cheap machine lift the most. And after all that's been done, we'll run the shark over and see what she didn't pick up. Now I'm just going to put you in pause so I can sort out the camera angles and put all my cleaning stuff in a bag. Okay, we're back and we have the Tesco value machine back out. I can give you the exact reference for this machine. As I say, I'm sure I've done a review on it in the past. was the 20th machine to make its way to me. I got it for free, and it's a VCU 12P. My numbering of machines is currently missing a couple. It includes a machine that I've not got delivered yet, but my friend has it. So that is me up to a total of 40 machines. And I'm not sure that's all of them. Of that 40, the G7 is away somewhere to get looked at because it doesn't work. The Molinex Major and the Electrox 502S need work done. The two small Hoover Juniors just break their belts. An Electrox Navax I sold for the amount it took to repair them and what I paid for them. And other than that, I have them all. So I have 38 machines that I own currently. I hardly think it was that number. They're spread all over the house. Anyway, sidetrack. Let's give this machine a good chance at the mess. Let me pause for a second, that wasn't on the script. Okay, it's like I mentioned the Electroc Vitesse and summoned its ghost to blow all my dirt away. Which is the reason why the Vitesse got sold. Because otherwise I quite liked it. So here goes again, here's something that doesn't blow everything away. I've got the setting correct as it was set. I know it sounds a bit rough, it's because the hair hasn't fully made it to the bin yet. But on a first pass, on a cheap and now older machine, that's pretty damn good. Now obviously it hasn't lifted everything as we've discussed previously, and should I show what it hasn't lifted? That might be more educational. So I'll just pull this to one side. Oh, we'll give it some more cable. And let's bring the shaft out and see if we can do just a dedicated straight line. Oh, we've got all tangled in cables. Shaft on. It's actually not too bad. I don't think there's much there at all. A little bit of fine dust still in there for the sharp. But that tiny little bit of hair that spat out And I should add that I did grind the dirt in with a brush again this time. And look at that, this cheap machine has just given the shark a bit of a run for its money. So, and that looks pretty clean. I'm going to check the underside for a clog. A little bit of one, but that's a bit of carpet from outside. Well, I see outside, I mean outside this door. That's a bit of the whole carpet. Which at some point I do have to do a video about how not to ruin your carpets. Because I'm quite experienced in that at the moment. Not in the how not to ruin your carpets, more in the how to ruin your carpets. Don't believe any of these sites that say you can't ruin a carpet by vacuuming it. You can. It depends how cheap the carpet is and how strong your vacuum is. Okay, now it looks clean. Given the suction we saw of it compared to the shark, it probably is clean, but we'll let the shark have at it again, just for a quick couple of passes. Again, we're not looking at a lot. There we go, that's mostly carpet fibres. So what does this say for our little Tesco own brand? It says it's up to the job. Now that was an awful lot of hair. There's also dirt ground in and flour. And this could keep going. It has a 3 litre bin. It is coloured though, so there you go, you can see all the hair. It didn't get a clog. Does it have a stray baby in it? Now this is of course a noisy machine, but it does the job. Let's just give it another couple of passes to what, I mean it's clean, but I like to give a good extra few passes just to keep these as clean as can be. And I'll also use the deep cleaning technique, but it's given what the shark pulled up, it probably doesn't need but I feel it's helpful to show. So the technique is a slow push out, and when you pull it back, you're going to find the sweet spot where it's using its self to pull it back, and you're not really doing the work. You're sort of dragging it back, and that pushes it deeper into the carpet and allows more to come out, and it's slower, which gives you more contact to each surface area, which is what you need to do deep cleaning. Very quick cleaning back and forward, you're not getting right in where you need to. Obviously most people won't be doing that to their full carpets, as I've said before, but I do try and do that to my full carpets because I want them as clean as can be. And I do it sitting down, so it's far easier. There we go. As you can see, there's still a bit of dust floating about, but not a huge amount. Just I need a drink. It has done a really good job. It has deep cleaned that bit of carpet. And for a machine that would, I don't know, 40 quid new, maybe? Because it is an older machine, so cheaper prices. It did come with all its tools, but they've scattered to the 4 ones here. And it was free. And it has been one of my favourite cleaners. It's the one I've used for the babies. I've used it for a variety of stuff. And it's a workhorse. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the mess that's in there, that's storage, and hopefully keep it in hand for the new machine arriving, if I can hold it for that long. I may not, I may do another mess test during the week with something else. However, the last part of this video is to show how much dirt one dog creates just in maybe say 12 hours or so. because I have a very hairy dog, and my carpets, they look clean, but I'm betting they aren't. Knowing my luck, they will be, and I'll look silly. Anyway, I'm going to put you in pause because it's very difficult to carry a tablet and use a shark. And I've got a busted left shoulder rotator cuff injury. So we'll just go and pause, and when we come back we'll find out if the carpet's made me a liar or not. Okay, back shortly. Okay, now that's me back in with the shark. And you can see, I'll just open it out. Now, that won't look like a lot, but considering the amount of dirt there that you can see, that was less than 12 hours ago. And that's been that carpet deep cleaned every day. Which is slightly ridiculous, to be honest. But he's a very messy dog. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the Kirby have a shot without taking my own juice out. One too many. There we go. Because I like using the Kirby. Don't put it too long, we'll just use the hose. There we go, in a little run. It takes a long wind down. A little run with a zip brush from Kirby. So, what's today's video meant? That you can't always write off the own brand cleaners. A majority of them you can. Especially it seems the canisters. I've had a couple as, I've forgotten the word, emergency machines. In my husband's old flat we had a little pool along that I think it threw out. It didn't want to be a vacuum cleaner. It didn't pick anything up. It was just useless. Which I think has turned me against cylinders, canister cleaners. Because the other one that I used a lot was when I worked in retail. And I can't remember if it was a Henry or not. I think it was a knockoff type Henry. Now, in this poor machine's defence, they hadn't changed the bag on it since they got it. But it took me over 2 weeks worth of using it to figure out I need a new bag. I wasn't the sharpest at 19. But yeah, it was terrible. Now I have the Charles and I have a Hoover Blaze, which is, well, the Charles is a pneumatic from the Henry family, and the Hoover Blaze is a budget pull along. I really like the tools that came with the Hoover. I don't like the Hoover. I'm still trying to get myself to like it, because really there's nothing wrong with it, but it just doesn't perform that well. And as you saw, there's a cheap Tesco machine that performed flawlessly on quite a messy floor, and one that I brushed in deep just to try and catch it out so the shark had something to lift. But I pretty much managed it all with the shark not having a job in the end. So if you're looking at the cleaners here to add to a collection or looking second hand, I would say check out these own brand machines. You might be really pleasantly surprised. And even if you aren't, they tend to be cheap. Their tools tend to be universal and fit quite a lot of machines, which is why it came with all its tools and now has none. They've been stolen. Anyway, I'll close up here because I have a nice bath run that I want to get into, and hopefully soon we'll be starting on the various projects of restoration and cleaning up in a tiny room. Okay, take care. Hope you enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend on Bank Holiday Monday. Bye.